Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rexora, here to do all things Magic the Gathering. It is a fun time on Arena. We got a bunch of new stuff going on, and one of those is a brand new format in Timeless, basically an equivalent to a Vintage, but with all of the cards on Arena, including some digital cards, which we'll get to. Yeah. Before we get to talking about that, remember, like, comment, subscribe. That stuff helps me out a ton. Yeah, so we have Cons of Tarkir added to Arena. That's been a ton of fun. Doing some drafts, doing some Explorer gameplay with some of the Delve spells and some of the other cards that it adds, which is great and everything. We got all, different arts for, some cards that we've had, some new cards with some newly added cards with some refreshed art, tons of cool stuff like that. But the big thing here in Timeless is that we have the fetch lands. They're not legal in Explorer. They're banned in Pioneer, hence banned in Explorer. It'll be permabanned there, obviously, so nothing to worry about there. They were banned in Historic. There was a question of that at some point, not for me, but for like other people weren't sure. I like that. But here we have a really high-powered format. There's only 3 cards that are restricted. There are no bans because, again, it's like Vintage. We've got Demonic Tutor, Channel, and Tybalt's Trickery. Besides that, every card on Arena is legal. So that includes some of the most powerful cards that you can imagine, cards that were not legal in Historic but are legal here. So the big ones being things like Counterspell, Swords to Plowshares in this deck. You've got Lightning Bolt, you've got Dark Ritual, Necropotence, we've got Sneak Attack, Gristlebrand. We've got so many of these things that we can abuse. We got Natural Order in this format. A bunch of Brainstorm, Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer. So there's a ton of these outstanding cards, and it's a fun time to brew. So I was playing like an Izzet or like kind of a Jeskai Delver deck earlier. That was kind of like the first that I brewed. Wasn't doing too well with it. I think this is a deck that I'm really been more impressed with. This is just something that I've put together. It's not perfect, but this is like a Bant Midrange deck. It's very similar to a deck that my roommate played in Modern and Legacy. We don't have Stoneforge Mystic, but we have a lot of the powerful 1s, 2s, and 3s that the deck uses. So the big thing here is we've got some of the most powerful 3-drops that we've seen. Teferi Time Raveler in its original form. Sorry, I should clarify. Any card in paper that exists in paper is existing in its paper form. So that means that Teferi Time Raveler is no longer in its nerf form. Even the passive text right there, the can only cast a spell anytime they could cast a sorcery, that is still verbatim like what it is. So none of that has changed. But there are alchemy cards available in Timeless that are here, whether you like them or not. They're here, and those are obviously in their rebalanced form. Some people are upset with that. Some people are okay with it. You'll see here there are no digital cards. Some people have been teching some cards, in various ways. There really aren't that prevalent. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we have Teferi here in its original form, very powerful control card, and then we've of course got the main staples of Simic, powerhouses in Oko, Thief of Crowns. This card is able to win games by itself. And then Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, a very powerful card to escape out. It's really good with the fetch lands, obviously, because you obviously get to put them into play, but they also get to fill your yard for the escape cost of Uro. Yeah, and then the way we're powering them out is with the Lighted Halfling and Deathrite Shaman. The Lighted Halfling being the kind of the card that I was looking for to kind of be like, okay, what things can we turbo out with this card? Because there's a lot of people running the counter spells and everything, and Delighted Halfling just goes right through that, making our Teferis and our Okos and Uros uncounterable. So yeah, that's basically what we're trying to do here, filling that out with some Spell Pierces, Swords to Plowshares, Memory Lapses, and counter spells here. A couple of Get Lost here for removal, and then yeah, that's the entire deck. Land base is pretty straightforward. Got some fetch lands, got some shock lands, got one Besage You to deal with Blood Moon in case it ever comes up. But yeah, we're just trying to cast Oko, cast Teferis, cast Uros, and win the game that way. So yeah, gonna get into some games here. I think I'm in gold right now. Again, don't really play ranked ladder too much, but there is ranked mode here, so that's pretty exciting. Getting to play some of these cards in a ranked fashion. Again, format's pretty powerful, so let's see what shenanigans our opponent gets up into and see if we can stop them. And also, as we're getting into the game here, just playing best of one here. Again, I don't really like sideboarding or figuring out how to sideboard. And also, again, it's pretty early in the format right now. This is day 2 of the format, so you know, just be aware of that. Okay, so this hand has no 1-drop accelerate, but we do have a counterspell, and then we've got you know, 2 of our heavy hitters. So I'm going to keep this hand and try and do the thing. Alright, so Lures plus Bobble probably means the Delver deck. I assume that they're going to bobble themselves. Yep. I am hoping to not see a Ragavan here, because a Ragavan would be pretty tough to deal with. And it's the main thing that we kind of... I shouldn't have said anything. Alright, well, we will just pass with Counterspell up. Unfortunate, but, you know, not the worst. If we are able to counter whatever they do here, and then play Teferi, maybe? Oh, that's an Oko. Oh my god. Alright, I think I'm just gonna Spell Pierce this. And then, do I want to Oko? I could Oko. Tick up on this. This will go to 2 and then go to 4. Or I can just... Yeah, I guess that turns them off of... The other option is I just Oko and make a food and let them hit me again. I think I'm fine with that. I mean, I get to lend the Oko here, right? It just feels a little bit weak to just do the food.
I think a little merriment is in order.
But we'll see. Yes, they choose to hit us, which is smart. What else? They get to exile here. Oh my goodness. That is the worst card that they could have hit. So we don't have creatures to use.
You're too close-minded.
Ugh. Monkey, monkey, monkey. We also only have... So the big thing is, like, we have our 1-drops. Like, our accelerants to block the monkey. Goif. This is terrible. So we Teferi here. Bounce the Goif. Because, like, bouncing the monkey isn't that great. Oh my goodness. This is not good. And they've got the Bowmasters. Alright. Yeah, I was going to say also, you'll notice we're not playing Brainstorm. Brainstorm is legal in this format, and it's powerful, but people are playing jamming Bowmasters everywhere, so not really looking to do that. I assume they're just going to play the Tarmogoyf. And now I'm just in the situation of I've got Teferi, I've got to use this counter spell. Yeah, we're just dead. That is what turn 1 Ragavan will do, if unanswered. So this is why I really hope that we draw some Swords to Plowshares or and whatnot. All right, so here we got our Swords to Plowshares. We've also got a Memory Lapse. We don't have second blue for this counter spell, but I'm gonna keep. All right, that's not good. Get ourselves a Spar's headquarters. Drawn to nice blue source, which is fantastic. So now we have counterspell up. I think I'm just gonna chill. And we'll pass, right? Guess I could just have memory lapse up. It seems like they're a counterspell deck. So now I'm gonna fetch now, and just get the blue source. Yeah. This is a question of, do I actually want to lapse this? I think, nah. I'm a little, again, lapse is a really annoying card because it can screw over our draws, but I think that's fine. I don't think tapping out is that good. I mean, I'll do this again. So they're not doing anything here. That's really good because it means that I might be able to land a Teferi. So now if they like try and play like a removal spell or something, they're just buying Yorion, sure. Yeah, we'll just Teferi. It's uncounterable. We won't return anything. We'll just draw a card. Perfect. Oh. That's fine. We'll just shock and then we'll pass. Because now we have memory lapse up and they can't, like they literally cannot respond to it because of Teferi. If they just cast Yorion here, I'm going to let it resolve and then Swords to Plowshares it. That would be kind of interesting of them to do. And then after that, I can then tap differently and have and kind of like cast my Uro, draw a card, and then have counterspell up, and we should be in a really good spot. Dream Trawler. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and memory lapse that. Wow. I was not expecting a Dream Trawler to be cast there. I was really not expecting that. All right, so yeah, let's go green. Nope. We want blue. Huh? Blue, green, Uro. Auto pay, resolve. No. No worries there on missing the land. We'll get it eventually. Because now we have counterspell up. They just recast Dream Trawler. We are going to snap off this counterspell. Easiest counterspell of my life. Alright. Take up again. And here we can just tap this and play another Delighted Halfling. And get in there. Again, not really that relevant, but, you know, it is what it is. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Counter spell. Ooh, nice. Oh, and here's the awesome stuff is now we can, I believe this lets us do this. I sure hope it does. Is we tap this for blue, tap this for blue, tap this for green, and we can use these two. Yeah. Escape Uro. I mean, they can't respond anyways, but even if they could, they also can't counter it. And we still have counterspell up. Alright. Last turn. Alright. And we should be in a pretty commanding board position here. Next turn we can just... We have them dead in basically 2 turns. Commit. And we're just gonna memory elapse that. Cool beans. Alright, we'll go ahead and bounce nothing again. Just draw an extra card. Hilarious. Draw more cards. That is a lot of swords to plowshares. We're gonna swords a lot of plows, or plow... You know what I mean. And yeah, and you know, it's pretty locked up there. Okie dokie. Yeah, his hand is a turn 2 to parry. It also's got the turn 1. That's kind of spooky. It's very spooky, actually. Oh, it's just elves? Ooh. What do I want to do here? I can't counter their spells, so there's no point in holding up counter magic. Yeah, let's just go get a Blended Strand. Or sorry, a Hollow Fountain. I'll activate this. Doesn't matter. But yeah, this is the Allosaur Shepherd kind of just screws over our entire game plan. I don't think we have a way to deal with this. Cool. Yeah, I don't see how we really come back from this. GG's, I guess. Turn 1 Allosaur Shepherd, and we're dead. I guess we could like get lost it, or I don't know. I assume they're gonna double attack. Oh, if you're not gonna... There's no point in protecting it, right? We're doing freaking nothing with it. We actually would prefer that it die. Alright, we're gonna cycle that. So we cast Oko here. And what happens? So we cast Oko, go to 5. Or we... turn off the Allosaur Shepherd. Yeah, I think we have to do that, right?
Open your heart to the magic that dances around you. I invite you to change.
We're gonna kill our guy, but we can counter their spells again. And this only makes 2 mana. At the moment. All right, now it makes 4. There's not really much that we can do about this. All right, cool. We're super dead. They're gonna get Crater Hoof Behemoth, and we are extra dead. Woo-wee. You know, at least the games are fast, right? Yeah, once again, kind of like Turn 1 Ragavan, like Turn 1 Allosaur Shepherd is not something that I am going to adapt my entire deck around. Okay. I mean, again, Turn 1 Deathrite Shaman, Turn 2 Oko. If this hand didn't have a fetch land, I would probably mulligan. I guess there's also the chance that like our opponent, you know, does the fetch land thing. I see your Deathrite Shaman, and I raise you 1 Deathrite Shaman. Just don't kill my Deathrite. Okay. Playing something for 3 mana. Yeah. Oh, it's the same thing.
Those blind to tyranny are
All right, so do they
just can't see it.
do they elk my guy? They don't. Okay.
It's not poison.
Hilarious. This is too funny. I think I'm okay just getting a basic here. Yeah. Oko here, Oko there, Oko everywhere.
One bite, and all your cares are gone.
It does make my Uro a lot worse, which kind of sucks. It's like I have. I can always elk that at some point. I assume they will make that into an elk.
Gaze into my face
Yep.
and put on your true shape.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you cross me?
All right. Let's make this an elk.
Let's broaden your existence.
So the funny thing is, like, do we attack with bows? Probably not. I think we just, yeah. Because we want to be able to block. I guess, no, we just block with the halfling.
Quite the nibble.
Yeah, play this, and then we can hold up memory lapse. Are there white cards we can play? I guess instead of playing like memory lapse, well, that's a 0-1. Oh, I guess it's a 1. It's a 1-2.
I think a little merriment is in order.
I guess. Yeah, actually, I'm glad I played at this halfling because I can just block the Deathrite Shaman and then turn the Delighted Halfling into a 3/3. Yeah, I'm just gonna not block this.
You are fouler than a fiend.
Don't exactly love that, but wait, I guess actually at this point, Deathrite Shaman might be better. No, we're just gonna do the halfling.
Oh dear.
At the Oko.
I'll think up a fun fate for you.
Man, I want to draw a card, but yeah, it also puts 2 lands into play. Unless they counter this, which would suck. There's a really interesting thing to counterspell. I don't think it matters which of these we get. This lets me get a basic forest, but Yeah, then we just have this One Ring taking down. You know, this game would have been close if not for the One Ring. It would have been a little bit more interesting, but yeah. I probably should be playing the One Ring, but
One bite, and all your cares.
I just don't have enough space for it. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, this is kind of like a mirror match here. Sure. There's 5 other cards, so the moment they attempt to put another card into the yard, we can go ahead and exile it with Death Right. I will say the One Ring would probably be good in this deck with our Death Right Shamans as well as Swords to Plowshares. I can Swords our own guys to gain some life. And Uro. Yeah. Alright. Now I'm forced to get the Forest here. Block with Death Right. And then exile the Uro. That is not good. It's very not good. Okay. What do you have? Do you have a Tarmogoyf? Jesus. I guess I can make that into a 3/3.
You look
Hit the Oko with my Elk. And play the Halfling. Play this and pass. Uh-huh. Alright, we're gonna try to memory lapse here. If they have a counterspell, we are just dead. They can activate the One Ring. Oh, I guess they just... that's fine. They One Ring it, and then they draw some, you know... Sorry, they One Ring to draw more cards. Yeah, I should put the One Ring in this deck. Oh, I could have staged that. Not really into it. I might also... Oh, I guess they just have their Death Right Shaman up. Dang. Ironically, I could may search. Yeah, I have a feeling if I just did this, they just wouldn't search, and it wouldn't do much. Okay. If they don't have a green source... Okay, that probably means they have a green source. Yep, there's the green source. I kind of just have to protect my resource, like my resources as best I can. Hello, game. Really weird for a sec. Yeah. All right. All right, cool. I'm gonna scoop here. We should put the One Ring on our deck. It's just too good to pass up. I was already so to be fair, to be clear, I was already thinking about doing it. All right, well, awkward. The Temple Garden is not really impressing me. I feel like it should just be something else, because I'm kind of forced to mulligan this. I guess I have memory lapse up. For sure, any land. Nah, I'm gonna mulligan. All right, this hand's infinitely better. It's actually an interesting question of like, of all of these, I think I put back a row. Because it's the least most likely to do the thing. Johnny's welcome. No idea what that means. Sure. Well, we are just gonna Oko. Polluted Delta get, yeah, Polluted Delta for a basic island. Oko. Ironically, Swords to Plowshares might help them. Hilarious. Iliad, sure.
Why do you cross me?
Hilarious. Let's just make this a 3/3. We can knock this in, tap this for whites, Teferi, there, Heliod.
Let's slow this down.
And just like this is just like to slow them down. Deck seems very underpowered for the timeless format. Like, I appreciate that they're trying to have some fun here, but I don't think this ain't it. I can make another food, probably. Yeah.
It's not poison.
I guess if they just get like a collected company, they could like pop off here, but I could just swords both of these. Sure. So this is the combo thing. This gotta die. Hilarious. Yep, it's fine. Put your counters everywhere. Yep. Yep. So I think we're gonna try to protect the Teferi here. Oops, I need to fetch here. Oh, I can just get a planes. I guess I could just do this and start bopping them. Bopping them.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Bonk.
Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
Yeah, and like I don't know. I don't think they were super out of that, but I don't think it was gonna be too hard to close out that game there. So you can just see again, Delighted Halfling into any of those 3 mana cards is super strong. So we've got all of our 1 mana cards, but none of our accelerants. I kind of want to mulligan this. Now I'm less inclined to mulligan because I'm on 6 cards already. All right, perfect. Never didn't have it. Just get breeding pool probably. Yeah. Already have the flooded strand. And I don't think this is a burn deck, but alright, sorry, I don't think this is a counter spell deck, but just in case. I guess they could be teamer. Okay, yeah, they're a teamer. Oh, sorry, they're everything. Cool. Well, let's just Hollowed Fountain Teferi.
Trust me, you'll thank me later. Oh, I've done the hero thing before. Don't worry, I got this.
So now it's interesting of like, I guess to just play the Deathrite Shaman. Yeah. You just Deathrite Shaman, hit him for 1. And actually having Teferi against this Wishclaw Talisman is totally fine. It's fine. They have like Wishclaw into like a beseech them. Actually, that wouldn't work. What do they have here? Sure. Dark Ritual number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Alright, I think this is where I counter. If they have the tendrils in hand, like, there's not much I can do. Oh god, it's thinking Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Ah! So they go to 5 mana, and then they can Demonic Tutor. But then they have 3 mana. And then it's like, what do you get? You can get Necropotence. Okay, so the counterspell was enough there to stop the Storm player. Thank goodness. The hand was pretty good though. Dark Ritual, Demonic Tutor, Pass in Flames, some cool stuff. I forgot Pass in Flames is in this format. Try and find a game where we can draw the One Ring and see how good or bad it is. All right, Deathrite is kind of a not a super combo with Uro because you have to exile the lands, right? But at least we get to draw some cards. One up mulligan to 6. They have Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is really bad against this hand because they can take a Deathrite Shaman, but we have another one. Go ahead and get Burning Pool here. Get a push. All right, push is fine. There's our headquarters. That was kind of the card that I was gonna fetch up, but all right, we'll get a Hollow Fountain now, and we might have to use this swords. That's okay. Brainstorm we will pass up on. So some sort of Grixis Lurrus deck. Playing the classic Dragon's Rage Channeler, you know, Ragavan, Counterspell, Thoughtseize stuff, probably. Drawing the Plains is actually not completely crazy here, because now we can just Uro. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was expecting a Bowmaster. Alright, we'll put in this taps. But next turn we get to Swords the Bowmaster. Okay, we don't get to Swords the Bowmaster. That kind of sucks. That's kind of really bad. But again, Uro is kind of fine against Bowmasters here because we're just gonna get the basic island here so that we can do this. Exile everything except for probably a fetch land in case another Deathrite Shaman comes along. There's no other graveyard synergies here, so Oh, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. All right, we are forced to cast Uro here. Like, we have no other plays. Yep. Okay. Goodness gracious. There's so much land. They don't have a creature for this Lurrus, which is a nice little thing. But yeah, if they have, oh man. They're not even, I don't even have, all right, I'm just dead. Drew a little too many lands there. Oh well. It is possible we also want more of the fetches. All right, we have. Oh no, we have all the. Huh? We want more strands. Nah, I don't think we're fine. All right, we have no green, we have no mana dorks. It's obviously a mulligan. All right, keep this. I would like to keep. I think I'm actually gonna put back the memory lapse, because I want to keep the swords. I guess we didn't see. Let's say Myra again. Still makes me think monkey. Monkey. No monkey, just Dragon's Rage Channeler. I think we're gonna just play the Deathrite Shaman straight up. Okay, so another Grixis deck. Yep, I was expecting on like some sort of burn spell, either Bolt or Unholy Heat. Oh dang it! That was enough to get Delirium. Hate that. So I'm gonna do this now. Okay, cool. Interesting. I guess they knew I was gonna play more stuff. Let's just play Delta and pass. There's still be something like a Fable. Oh, is this a treasure cruise? Ugh. All right. Hopefully they don't have like a monkey. Okay, they don't. Doesn't seem like they do. The only way that they can counter this Oko now is with Spell Pierce, so. All right, they had the Spell Pierce. And they've got iteration. Can we draw the One Ring? Let's draw the One Ring. That would be hot. Is this just blue-red also? I haven't seen... I have not seen a single... Just gonna source this. You got it. And it's just like blue-red. Which, props to you. Brainstorm, you got it. Oh shit, I should have fetched. Oh well. I'll play it out, like... and we might as well play this too. No, I should have fetched. That was a mistake. You got it. I should just do this now to because there's no real way for me to have any other responses here. They know my hand. Wobble, sure. Come on. Come on, Arena. I don't think it matters. We'll just get a breeding pool. Alright, we have a counterspell at least now. We can do things. Ugh. Yep. So if I just add blue, blue, whites, whites, I can I'd like to be able to play the game. And now I know to fetch for basics. I think we're gonna fetch for green source first. That's kind of drawing the wrong, like, half of our deck, right? Got the memory lapse again. All right. Doing the fetch land trick. Yes, they're clearly just blue-red. Bobble, sure. Uh-huh. right, they know we have 2 counter spells, so it's like no one is really making a ton of headway here. Again, the sapling's not going to go all the way, but certainly doing things. All right, we're not going to counter the bolts just yet. Okay, that's kind of scary. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. All right, stop it. All right. Jesus. Oh my goodness, I put a spell on top of it. They used the maps that I gave them to kill me. Oh my god. But also, like, again, we just drew nothing. We drew 1 Uro. We drew 1 Oko in 20 cards. And that was it. Feels bad. We'll do one more. Or like we'll see how I feel. How my morale is after this. I think I should keep this. Because again, if we just draw any of our big boys, I'm just gonna get the. Actually, don't even get this. Could be the opportunity to get Temple Garden. What if we draw? We draw counter spell. We're gonna wanna hold the counter spell. See, same cards. Hey, we did it. You can't beat the top of the deck. Again, it really didn't matter which one it was. We just want one of them. Oh, that's so good. I am immediately getting Bowmaster like flares here, so I'm gonna chill on that. I'm even gonna just like shock this and do nothing. Yeah. Immediately had the read on Bowmasters. I think that card is worth countering here. They have like Liliana that would suck or something like that. They just have another Bowmaster. It's like fine. That's certainly annoying. Oh, well, I can just kill it now. Make another food. Need a halfling. And just pass. Yeah, now that we can kind of just like force them to like just discard cards to this and cry. Sure. Do I even care? I don't.
You're a tricksy one.
Hilarious. Because like now I can just do this.
Surely
We can hit for 4. Bowmasters again. Sure. I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm just gonna let this go. Make him discard another card. Alright, here is where I will probably just block with the halfling. Bloodghast. That I'm just gonna take the opportunity to swords now. Actually, hold up. Yeah, because I want to use my mana, right? Let's just swords this. Oh, I could just now play the death rites and then make it an elk.
I invite you to change your ways.
Do I even need to? I think I'm just gonna chill and they discard this last card. I think we're gonna double block and then am I gonna double block? Yeah. Because now I can tick up Oko, play the other Oko. Or sorry. No, I guess not. Just go to my turn. Oops, there we go. Come on. Pick this up. Play this and pass.
One bite, and all your cares are gone.
Because now I get to steal the Bowmaster, potentially. Sag.
This is my cue to exit.
Alright, well now I'm just gonna kill it.
Walk with me, sing with
We'll play this and
me.
probably
Must be famished.
fetch instead. Yeah. Alright, see it? Because if they don't... Oh, they aren't cracking the map tokens? Okay, I was like... Oh. Now we just get to steal their Murderous Rider. Nice. I'll get a breeding pool here. I don't think it matters that much.
I
Boink.
assure you our deal is worth your while.
Frickin' Regisaur, man. Frickin' Regisaur. You got it. You can have your 3 life. It is weirdly annoying how this Regisaur is ruining my day here. Alright, make this into a food.
Surely you see the humor here.
Okay. Might have to just give up this Oko. of confusing why they're doing this, but so the question is, how relevant is this? I think the Death Right is more relevant than the Oko at this point, because you can gain life with it.
Too close-minded.
Ooh, that was a good draw. That was a really good draw. We still have to rebuild our graveyard here, but ooh, that's also nice. I mean, even just like delaying the Regisaur for a turn here.
Sorry I'm late. Trust me, I have a plan.
All right. I don't think Liliana is that good here. I mean, they make me sack the... Heck do I sacrifice here, actually? That is a good question. I guess you just sack the Death Right at this point, because it's an actual card in our graveyard. Because now, if we draw any playable card, we draw another Teferi, or anything. Literally any castable card, and we get to Uro. Well, it's a castable card. Not exactly what I meant, but
Hero thing before.
it's fine. I actually want to do this because I want to. Oh, I guess. Yeah, this is kind of awkward now. Oh well. Because now they can just make me sack it with Lily. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna cast this because I actually want to keep up memory lapse. And actually, they could make me discard it, but they're gonna sack the Uro here. We lose the Teferi. They cast the this thing, and probably just have to memory lapse it. Interesting, putting that Teferi to 2. That's another really good draw. Alright, let's see. Let me turn that off.
I'll protect you.
So unfortunately, this doesn't protect Teferi, but my guess is I hope they recast this. Oh, sorry, they have to recast it, and then I get the Spell Pierce it. Right, so we have Teferi down, but we have the One Ring going. We're kind of forced to do this, right? Okay. So that's good.
I know my responsibility.
I think we have to just bounce this.
I've got
Oko. Oko is not bad, right? Because that lets us turn off the One Ring. We just get to turn the One Ring into a creature next turn. Get to counter this Regisaur on the way down. We also just get to, sorry, we also don't even have to, because now we have food to keep this going. And a row, actually. So we might be okay. We're losing the Teferi, but the Teferi is okay at this point. Oh, it's okay to lose the Teferi.
We will meet again.
You're just gonna be, Uroing out. Doesn't matter. We'll keep the other Uro. in the yard, obviously. Could actually steal the blood gas here, but it doesn't matter. The blood gas can't block, and it's not really doing that much. We might as well just make another food. Yeah, just gotta make another food.
It's not poison. Trust me.
I guess at least this way we get to draw an extra card. We get to just keep the one, just keep this one. I'm actually gonna keep that. Annoying, very annoying, but not the end of the world. Necropotence. I see. Would you like to pay a bunch of life to put a bunch of cards in your hand when I have Oko beating you down? You can beat on Oko all day long. That sounded wrong. That's not what I meant.
Folly.
Okay. I guess I want to just draw the cards off of the One Ring like now, like after they're done, like paying a bunch of life. Second One Ring, you say? So now, yeah, we're just gonna turn the One Ring into an elk. So now it no longer has its abilities, and now we can just be like, cool. I'm expecting a Bowmasters here. Murderous Rider. Sure. That's totally fine. And again, now we don't have to worry about anything because they skip their draw step, right? Let's just play some things, some things and stuff here. Oh, sorry, they can't even have Bowmaster up right now, so this works out really well. We have basic forest, we have basic plains, I guess. Yeah, let's just do this now. Well, it's literally impossible for them to have Bowmasters up. I guess, sorry, they can have Dark Ritual Bowmaster. Okay, I could tap out for Delighted Half, or sorry, for an uncounterable Delighted Halfling here, but I actually want to keep up swords. I've got 2 cards here. That's fine. Kai's Ghost Sword is an interesting choice. I guess like with swords to polishes in the format, that is kind of cool. This is all fine. They go to 1. Good game. All right, so that makes me feel really good about putting in the One Ring. So close to gold too. All right, so that was a little bit of timeless gameplay. Playing this kind of Bant mid-range deck. Again, I don't think any of these are super optimized right now. Like, it's 2 days into the format. We're just kind of testing things out. Obviously, like a lot of the cards that have been good will continue to be good. Bowmaster, Counterspell the One Ring, Teferi, Oko, Uro, Swords to Plowshares, Lightning Bolt, Demonic Tutor, Dark Ritual, Necropotence, all of these heavy hitters that you know from Magic's past or are seeing now. Maybe you're newer to Magic. That's always a possibility, but these cards are going to continue to be good. And obviously we're here. Deathrite Shaman, really good now that we have fetch lands. Delighted Halfling, screwing over all the counterspell decks. And then pretty much anytime we were able to turn one Dork into Teferi, Oko, or even Uro, like less so Uro, but still Uro. It also might mean we might want to just go down to 3 Uro. That last game we drew 3 or 4 Uros, and they only were okay. That might be a possibility, and just kind of go back to, there's all these little dials that you can fiddle around with. So it is a very fun Brewers format. It feels kind of how Historic felt when Historic first started out, right? Where it's a open landscape. There's all these cards that you enjoyed playing with in the past that you can play now. And I think, it's unclear if things are going to settle out, if people are going to continue playing these decks that they enjoy, or if there's going to be a meta, anything like that. I mean, obviously, again, Bowmaster is a card. So again, that's the reason why this deck is not playing Brainstorm. Even in a deck that's not playing Brainstorm, we're still playing plenty of cards that draw. And so Bowmasters was the card that I was watching out for. And you do also just kind of have to get a little used to playing in a situation where your opponent has such powerful cards. They can be dark critting into Necropotence on turn 1. So you do have to be both mentally and gameplay wise prepared for it. So just keep that in mind as you're going into this format. But it is fun. It is nice. I think I enjoy it a little bit more than Historic and Explorer at this point. And certainly Standard. Again, I don't know. I don't think this will. And it's certainly nice to play with fetch lands. I mean, that's a fun time. And I think it was. And so the other thing that people might be apprehensive about is the rare wild, or the wild card kind of pay in, right? These are not free, right? You had to craft these, and these are all rares and mythics and everything. And so it did take me quite a few. I think this was something like. I crafted something like 14, 15, 16 wild cards in total, right, between like fetch lands and other cards that I didn't have. But the nice thing about a lot of these cards is that they're interchangeable, sort of like in Paper Magic. Once you have the polluted deltas and the flooded strands, these can be kind of transitioned between decks and can be used in a variety of ways. So again, there's that cost of entry, but if you're willing to pay that cost of entry, I think it's going to be pretty enjoyable. So check it out if you want. It is another, always fun to have. Again, more formats on Arena. I think more formats is good. And I hope that the people don't mind the digital cards, the alchemy cards too much. But again, that's for a later video, or for a whole other topic. All right, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are enjoying the Timeless format and you want to see more content about it, let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Again, if the more attention that this type of content gets, the more I'm going to do more of this kind of content. So let me know. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next video.